Join us this episode as we set sail for Las Perlas, having a whale of a time with an unexpected rescue mission. We are finally off. We've decided to just head to Isla Taboga today, which is not too far, and then tomorrow we'll make our way to the Perlas to make it a little bit of a shorter distance, which will be nice. And we continue to have some rough weather in Panama as well, so it means we can watch the weather a little better. Excited to be going?
Always.
With no wind in the morning, we began our journey with the motor. Crossing the Panama Canal is also much easier under motor, as you can get out of the way of the big boats. But in typical Panama style, the weather changed quickly, and it started to get a little windy and a little rainy. Now that we're almost there, the wind has picked up a bit. Before it was really light and the sails were just fluffing around, which wasn't so fun.
Still not ideal because it's right on the nose.
Yeah, it's coming right at us. So our options would be to do a really wide tack and use the sails, or motor for like 20 minutes and we're there. Decisions. To be sailors or to be motorers. Of course we put the sails up. Joel's testing his mad sailing skills, just cutting across past this buoy. Beautifully done, babe. Muy professional. After heading slightly away from Taboga, we did a tacking manoeuvre to bring us right back into the anchorage. I'm fairly confident that was a whale, not a dolphin. Oh,
Big nut splash.
I can see, yeah, I can see it coming up a little. Hello, whale! Hello to you too! Oh, I'm sorry, I can't keep steadier so you can see her in more beautiful glory, but oh, lovely. I think there's two of them, bae.
Yeah, I think so.
You reckon it's a mama and a bubba?
Maybe.
She's going crazy. Hello! We're enjoying a nice cup of tea after anchoring. I'm pretty sure everyone else is just enjoying a nice cup of tea as well. It's Party Boat Central here. Alright, what do we need to do today, mate? Dive on the hull? Anything else?
Party.
And then we'll have an early start tomorrow so we can get to the Perlas before it starts getting dark, because the anchorage is not always so easy to get into there. So yeah, should be fun. But first, for a little fun. Jolie's been down doing some hull cleaning for like 20 minutes. So I made a little surprise for him. Hot nachos and a margarita. I'm a pretty good wife, I think. Just wait.
Oh, nachos!
We decided to be a little cheeky and pick up one of the mooring balls for the night so we could make a quick getaway. Unfortunately, the one we chose was actually really complicated, with multiple lines connecting to the one mooring ball so it could be used for catamarans. We ended up with the lines wrapped all up around our keel, and Joel had to dive down and do some untangling. We were finally moored, but we had to wonder, was it worth it? The next morning we were quite grateful because we were able to wake up, release the mooring ball, and we were on our way. Where are you, whale? Oh no, he's a humpback, yeah. I think there's two.
Yeah.
There's a mama and a baba maybe. Holy. Oh jeez. Wow. Oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, and the little baby. Oh. Wowzers. Good morning, Chuffed crew. We are underway on the way to Perlas. It's still pretty early in the morning. We've got about 38 nautical miles to go. Hoping to arrive before dark. There's a bit of swell, so Joel's doing a lot of work on the tiller to keep us on course. And we've already had quite a few whale sightings off in the distance. So, oh, there was another one just then. Anyway, hopefully we'll see even more whales. Woo! We began motoring, but we were soon able to unfurl the Jinnica, making for some quick time and a whale of a sail. Even going 6.5 knots, we still had a long way to go, and a bit of free time for some whale watching and relaxing. 1, 2, 3. So we've made it to the archipelago of Las Perlas, and now we're just trying to find our way through some of the islands because we need to be on the other side of the island chain, and it can be a little bit tricky getting through because you're going through some pretty narrow, shallow passageways, but we've got, worst case, we can lift the keel if we need to, so we'll see how we go. Not only were we having to keep an eye out on the islands, rocks and sandbars, but also for all the whales and calves that kept popping up all around us. With me as a lookout, we made our way into the protected anchorage of Kusaya to spend the night. We'd like to introduce you to our latest crew member, Susan. Say hello, Susan. Susan's been living in the solar panels for how long you reckon, Joel?
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks now. She's come all the way to Perlas. She's a good looking lady, pretty competent crew. Tries to keep the bugs down for us.
Very self-sufficient.
Yeah, she's self-sufficient and she's a hard worker. She has to rebuild this basically every night. So hopefully you guys will be seeing more of Susan.
Maybe you can identify what type of spider she is.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what Susan is, but we're assuming she's harmless and friendly. So Joel's just lifting the anchor so we can head to Isla Viveros. We were meant to leave this morning, but we had quite the strange experience this morning. We were getting ready to go and setting everything up, and we started hearing like, oh, 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 from the uninhabited island that we're anchored right up near. So we of course decided we had to go and investigate because we couldn't leave thinking there might have been an injured dog or something on the island. Our rescue mission began with Joel rowing into the shore. In the distance I could see some movement, but I wasn't sure whether it was a dog or a bird or what it was. We gave the little guy a quick rinse, and I noticed his little paws were red raw from running up and down this uninhabited island. The village was around 3 kilometres away, and at an extreme low tide there is a sandbar connecting the two islands, so we assume he must have crossed this and then got cut off from his home. We gave him some water and began the long journey back to his village. With Joel at the helm, I gave our little friend a quick check over and discovered he had a huge number of ticks. This helped keep me occupied for the row over. Finally, we saw the village in the distance and were able to return this little guy home. We found out little Machito had been missing for almost 4 days.
Okay.
You're home! We were also able to catch up with little DeVito, who we met last time we were here. He's doing really well. I truly believe we're always in the exact right place at the exact right time. Join us next episode as we make our way to Isla Viveros to start our mission, and Joel has a romp with nature's giants. Until next time, stay chuffed everybody.